Lucky Boys Podcast.
This is a story about your brother, right? Is
No,
that one?
no, it was the trans.
Yeah.
I went
ahead.
I went on a date, a hinge date, and this girl was she shaved her head bald.
He went on a date with a girl with a very deep voice.
Oh shit!
And at one point during the date, he was like, "I gotta ask you, are you
trans?
Yeah, are you a trans?" So, and I forgot how the joke goes because she had a really deep voice, and
like Josh's,
like mine. Yeah, it was me. It was actually.
What happened was she had a bald head.
Yeah,
right?
she was bald. That's what it was.
And when I gave her, she looked cute though. So when I gave true story.
Okay.
I gave her a hug. Right? I mean, she looks like her pictures, and I don't mind that she's bald. And then she goes, "Hi, how are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh no, I'm in this situation now." Yeah. Right? So we sit down at the bar.
That comes to your mind.
I sit down at the bar. I feel like everyone's staring at us, by the way, and I'm like, "Oh fuck! All right, I gotta ask, because,
Of course.
I'm not into this."
You gotta talk about the elephant in the room.
So I was like, "I gotta ask you a question." Like within 10 seconds of us sitting down. And she was like, "Okay." And I was like, "First, let's get drinks." Right? So we ordered drinks.
Good move.
And then I'm like, "You know what? Forget my question." Right? Because I was like, we could have a drink and I could just leave. I don't need to make her feel uncomfortable.
Okay.
And she goes, "You can't do that. First of all, I don't even know you, and you went there. Whatever it was, I need to know." And I was like, "Are you a guy?" No, I didn't do it like that. I was like, "Are you trans?"
Can you imagine the first date?
Like straight up, no
Because
prep.
if the answer is no,
You didn't prep it. You didn't say like, I noticed your, the voice is.
I didn't say the voice.
you can't say
See,
that,
that's how
bro.
Norm would do it. He'd be like, you're bald and your voice is kind of low.
I mean, I don't know.
I would have just brought it to like, I had a horror experience prior. Or I wouldn't say horror, but actually.
So Will makes lies up, and Norm goes the polite route.
Hey, I would lie to shield. If somebody told me they had a shitty haircut and I didn't want to make them feel bad, I'm like, it looks great.
Why are you looking at my hair when you said that?
So what I did was, so we ordered a drink, and I asked her this question. She takes a sip of her drink, and she goes, "No, I'm not trans." And she was just hoarse. No! She was just hoarse the whole time, and I felt so terrible. But she was really funny.
So she was a really good. She was a girl.
She was a girl.
But you made her self-conscious. But
No.
instead of getting angry,
She rolled with it.
She rolled with it.
She pulled it up a few octaves. Wow.
Well, she took a sip of her drink, and the hoarseness went away.
Right.
Oh, so she was sick.
No, I don't know what it was. Maybe she had like something caught in her throat. I don't know. But like she took a sip of her. All I had to do was wait 7 minutes. By the way,
That's how long it took for the hormone pills. By the way, this isn't even the greatest joke. The funny part is that he tells this joke story on stage, and sitting at the bar was an obvious transvestite woman.
Right.
And she got very offended.
she got really mad.
She walked out.
And everyone like saw her walk out with her like penis on her shoulder and just she just bounced.
Wow.
Well, I didn't think Kevin had seen her sitting at the bar. I saw her when she walked in, and then I saw Kevin going into the joke, and I was like, "Oh."
Kevin doesn't. You know why? Why did you think that?
What?
Why? Because most comics will see that and be like, "I'm not gonna do that joke."
Right.
Not this gay.
I didn't think you saw her.
I definitely saw. I know who she is.
Right.
Also, right before that, I yelled at her
Why?
because she invited a friend. You've been to the show, right?
Yeah.
You have to go to the show. We're not interrupting anyone, okay? You have to want to be there to actually be there, right? So there's a place upstairs for a restaurant and music. Mm-hmm. And downstairs in the basement is a comedy club we built, right? She knows of us. She comes downstairs, right? And she invites two friends and has a full-fledged conversation at the bar at the comedy club.
Yeah, while
I'm on stage.
Oh, that's rude.
So I'm like, and then I just started doing this thing where I was speaking to the crowd. I was like, can you believe someone's this fucking rude? They'll invite their friends to a comedy club they don't need to be in and start talking.
Well, maybe she did that to get back at you.
This is before.
Before he said
This is before.
he did it to get back at her.
I basically like, now I'm really gonna do this joke.
Yeah.
And yeah, I didn't feel no tingly thing in my spine. And I was like, this actually feels good. And all the comics took out their cameras. It was like, yo, we gotta fucking.
I feel like if you go to a comedy club, you expect like some kind of it's gonna get raunchy. Like,
Something's gonna be wrong.
I go into a comedy club expecting Asian jokes. Like I don't care.
Yeah,
like I
me
don't
too.
I wouldn't get offended
It
because
has
I
happened
know.
to me where
Yeah.
where the comic straight up, what's your name? I was like, oh, here we go. Here's an Asian joke. It's coming down the middle. I see it. So I play along, man. I'm like, you know what? Let's go. I'm here. I'm here to have a good time.
Right.
Depends though. If it's not funny, I'm clapping back.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like,
If
now
it's-
you're gonna have someone in the audience that get at you. I'm gonna give them an opportunity to. I'm not gonna be a heckler, but I'm gonna say something.
Have you ever heckled comedy?
No, because it was actually funny. The Asian jokes that they did.
Right.
Like I didn't get salty about. I'm at a comedy club. I'm born and raised in New York.
Right.
80s LES.
We went to school in New York City.
Yeah,
we
so-
heard more funniest shit there.
Yeah, and you like there's hardly any Asian joke I haven't heard of yet.
Right.
And the comedian, the way he spun it, I was like, okay, that's a different take on it. It's similar to like a lot of the stuff.
Right.
It wasn't original, but he made it like he remixed it.
he made it real. He made it real for himself.
Yeah. He remixed it. So I was like, I can appreciate that. I was more looking at how he put the joke together and going, all right, that's cool. I see that. I
Was
like,
he
that's
Asian?
And no, he was white.
He was white, okay.
But it was like right on the spot though. So I was like, you know what? I like the freestyle move. It was cool. And then after that, he just said, "Yo, you cool?" and this and that. I was like, "Yeah, that's cool." I didn't feel like it was coming up from a pointy hat.
Right.
If I felt
Right.
if I felt that energy, that's a different conversation.
It came from fun.
It
and
came
love.
straight up from
Yeah,
fun, out of my
yeah,
expense.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you're there. You're like, I don't know, man. People.
You know what? It was great because I was there with a date, and she was like, "Man,
You can handle it.
you can handle
Yeah.
it." That was. She goes, "I thought that." At the end of the day, she was like, "I thought that was one of the most sexiest things."
Yeah, man.
That you didn't get all defensive and trying to wave the
Right.
red flag. And,
It also shows your ego is not beyond.
Nah, I could take a joke. man.
Yeah, you
I'm
could take a joke.
These guys used to rag on me. And we used to rag on him. Like we all go at each other.
You know what though? It also helps that you're a 6'3", good-looking Asian guy. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're like, what's the worst you can do to me? I'm gonna get pussy at the end of the night, no matter
6'3"
what.
Asian guys have feelings too, bro. Trust me, some people have said things, use their words, and I was like, I heard what you talking about, bro.
Words do hurt.
When Chappelle does Prince, when he gets offended by
Prince gets offended.
Oh,
He
yeah,
did get offended.
he
Yeah,
gets,
yeah, yeah.
he gets offended by Eddie Murphy's brother. He's like, and then he whips their ass in basketball.
Yeah.
I heard he's actually really good.
Well, I don't think he's that good anymore, Kevin.
In basketball, in ball,
Who?
Prince.
Prince.
He was good?
Yes,
I heard that was a
supposedly.
real thing.
Yeah.
Like he would serve pancakes.
Yeah. You want some pancakes?
That was a real thing.
I want to be that rich.
Like he would be at a party.
Yeah.
And like they'll throw a party in his crib, and he'll be serving like just randomly just pancakes.
I want to do that shit. But that's the route to go, right? Like you rather serve pancakes and have a monkey called Bubbles and invite kids, right? You rather be the weird guy that serves pancakes in the middle of the day than have a Ferris wheel.
Kevin,
I love pancakes.
Will has a monkey.
You have a monkey?